Hey guys, I am so happy to have you here. Release day, the third studio album from Lady Antebellum, and at first, the song "Just Kiss" is the first taste of that we have gotten of this album. Is this true? It's the fastest rising single to date of your career.
It is, which is crazy. You know, I mean, I tell you, it takes a little bit of the pressure off for us. We were definitely a little anxious going into this third record, so this helps out a lot.
Well, after Needs You Now, I mean, how many? That was #1 for 49 years, and it sold 489 billion albums. Hillary's gone on record saying that she's gonna settle down, and she's even named her intended Chris.
Yes.
So the wedding planning has got to be tough with all that you have going on.
Yes, it has been. Well, we got engaged July the 2nd, so we pretty much started planning. Once we picked a wedding planner, in the next couple weeks, we just got rolling on making decisions and figuring out where and when. And so now that we have a wedding planner in place, and because Chris is just willing to be extremely involved in the process, I can kind of step back and just respond to an email here and email there. And the biggest thing now is we have to get out save the dates, which I'm like, so you have save the dates, you have invitations, you have programs whenever you get closer, like plans for the weekend or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of paper that goes out in the mail for people.
My guess is there's going to be someone famous singing at the wedding. Would that be a correct guess?
Maybe. I haven't asked who I'm thinking of yet.
Male or female?
Male.
Really? Anyone in the room?
No, they're off that day.
That's right.
If the price is right, we can.
If the price is right,
we've already put in a bid for DJ.
Drew Carey is going to be singing at Hillary Scott's wedding.
Yeah.
The price is right.
Exactly.
I'm so thrilled to finally have this album out, and the title "On the Night" is actually a play on the first cut, or the first track on the album, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's off. Our second single, "We Owned the Night," and we just kind of started noticing that theme of kind of living in the moment, owning the moment throughout the record. There's a lot of just a lot of nostalgia in the record, and some specific songs that kind of hint at specific kind of once in a lifetime moments, and so we thought it'd be a kind of a cool overall theme for our record and also our tour. Own the night, let's all live in the moment. That's going to be kind of our motto for the next couple of years, and heck, hopefully for the rest of our lives. We're trying to really soak in all this.
You got a lot to soak.
It's a lot to soak.
You're soaking in palm olive.
Exactly.
Dave, I know that when you were doing the mix on Own the Night, or We Own the Night, that you, when you were listening to it, I mean, you saw the stage show. You.
Yeah, well, I mean, when we were in the studio, recording it, I mean, we were, Hillary was sketching out some tour designs and stuff. I mean, I think this song, lent itself and has really been kind of the one song that's guided our tour and a lot of our songwriting and stuff as well. I
gotta tell you, going back to the single that really just knocked it out of the park for you, Just Kiss, the video for that is one of the most beautifully shot and story. I mean, it is cinematic in its scope.
Thank you.
And of course, it's a very cinematic song as well. But there was one moment that I recognize. I think was it the everything looked very European, and then I'm like, wait a minute, that still looks European, but I think I've been there. And I was trying to think, where have I been in Europe? But no, it's here in Nashville, right? The train station.
Yes, we shot that at Union Station. And though it was so funny, we shot that video at the beginning of CMA week this past year, and we were in Watertown in Lebanon, Tennessee, which is about a little over an hour outside of Nashville. And then a couple days later, the actors flew to London and Paris, and we're like, we got the short end of the stick in this deal.
That's right, baby. You get the checks. You get the checks. No, I think you got the right end.
But I will say, too, that couple, they had such great chemistry in that video, and I'm like, I really hope they ended up getting together because they're really cute.
Really? Were they legitimately flirting with each other?
I mean,
I don't know. It looked like it, but...
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. Maybe they'll... lead to a second song or something like that with them as characters. Ladies and gentlemen, back with Lady Antebellum. Lady A has their brand new album out today. It is called Own the Night. We Owned the Night, of course, the title of the current single. And you guys, is this correct? You had an amphitheater named after you?
Yeah, it was in Augusta, where Dave and I are from. It's really cool, man. They've just shown so much support, and
I'm not even from there.
I know they've brought in Hillary as an honorary
I like that.
Augustinian.
Augustinite?
That's what it is.
Augustinite.
I thought it
I keep
was
wanting to say Augustonian.
August-
I like the fact that Charles was concerned about staying awake during the show because he brought in his own coffee.
Exactly.
He brought in his own coffee, and then Donna Hughes from the record label also brought Starbucks. So you should be totally jacked up and ready to go.
I am. I'm going to be doing some sprints around here in a little bit, so be a good video for you.